Hello and welcome to this WD Sports presentation of Hoddesdon Town against Cockfosters. We hope you enjoy the game. So both of these sides coming into the match on decent form. Of course, we are back from the break after lockdown, and I think plenty of people would be glad to have non-league football back, and back on WD Sports as well. And pretty decent game for you today. Two sides in the right end of the table competing for promotion. Cockfosters, of course, really close with hashtag as well. So a really important game for them to get started again and get onto the right tracks as they return to the league season. So plenty of action on view for you today. Very close game as well. So let's see what happened.
At WD Sports, we film all types of sporting events and football matches across London. We also produce a range of sports contents by using the latest video technology and editing software to ensure we provide the best filming and production services. To find out more about our packages, please visit our website at www.wdsports.com. You would also find the link to our website in the description below. Thank you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the ESSEX Senior League after lockdown has ended. We're in December now and it's getting up to that Christmas period, and hopefully there'll be some festive cheer for the teams returning to action today. Hoddesdon Town and Cockfosters both pushing towards the right end of the table. Cockfosters, of course, challenging for the league this season. Ryan Wade has done a fantastic job with his side so far. Hoddesdon Town not too far off though, and if they were to get a win today, they would certainly be looking towards catching them up. So it's a very important game for both sides. Both of them need points in this one, as is with most games to be fair, but this one in particular is very important. First game after the return of football. It's going to be massively important for them to get started quickly. It could be a very close one, this, with both teams not having played for quite some time, and there's an early chance here for Cockfosters, who've got in, but it's managed to be cleared away. It's back over to the halfway line now, and it's a lovely touch, decent passing side, but it's well intercepted and it's played back to the goalkeeper Bradley Robinson. He's going to have his work cut out today. Certainly going to be a tough one for him, but here's Marshall. He's back to number 9 Mullings, who's quite far back. I've commentated on a few Cockfosters games this season, and Mullings has certainly been a player that stood out alongside Tyler Hatherley. Kyle Roberts as well, very good player. Here come Cockfosters. It's a good, decent looking attack here. Ruben Campbell is wiped out there. It's going to be a free kick. It's been a decent start from Cockfosters so far. It's whipped in and all the way out for a goal kick. Not a good delivery at all. Cagey start to the first half, as you would expect from the first game back. Certainly think that players will be missing their usual spark. It's a long goal kick by Nugent. It's flicked on here. That's another good flick on. Hoddesdon have the chance to attack it. It's whipped in. It's not really cleared away. It's come back to the number 9, Harrison Ruckard, and he couldn't really get his shot under control, and it's cleared. That was a real let-off there. Needed a better ball in the final third. Strong challenge there again, though, by by Hatherley. It's a decent cross. And not again. It's not cleared convincingly. And Robinson makes a good save. Smothers the shot by Ruckard. But yet again, we've seen that twice now in the space of a couple of minutes. Cockfosters players just miss-hitting clearances. Break here with N-twist, so it's a good ball. And it's a decent effort. Right, it's right straight at the keeper. Never going to trouble him. Easy one for Nugent. Approaching just over 12 minutes played in the first half, and both sides are really yet to create anything clear cut. It's been a very tight affair so far. Two very good teams, of course. It's another decent looking attack here for Hoddesdon. Oh, and that's Quarrington Carter who's brought down there. He's complaining to the referee, possibly for a yellow card, is what he's asking for. The referee is simply telling him to walk away. Not really listening to what he has to say. It's a long way out, and the shot has been taken, and well, it's over the bar. It's a speculative effort to say the least, really. They've done very well to get a goal from that distance. One thing about Cockfosters is they can play out of the back pretty well, but they haven't shown that in this game. Hoddesdon are really putting them under pressure, and that's a wayward effort that's hit a tree. So not really good for the environment there, and certainly not good for Hoddesdon Town. There's a chance for Cockfosters to break clear here. It's played in, it's another decent chance. It's scrambled across the box and they're really struggling to get it clear. Oh goodness me. Not the most convincing there, has to be said. Cockfosters on the defensive, but they look to certainly be getting some more attacks here. It's a chance for them, and it's whipped in, and it's a header there for Mullings, just over the bar. I think it might have taken a deflection. It is going to go out for a corner. Decent chance there for Cockfosters. They've looked good going down the wings, to be fair. I think if they can maybe get in more crosses, they could probably put Hoddesdon under a bit more pressure, but at the moment it is very equal. The home side having chances of their own. And there's going to be a quick drinks break for Mullings. I'm not really too sure what's happened there. I think he's just getting a quick drink. I think there might be a bit of blood in his mouth. That's why he's swilling it out. Corner is going to be driven in. It's headed away, and then a hooked clearance comes straight back in. Oh, and is that a free kick there? It is a free kick. Players calling the referee for that one. It's a pretty strong challenge, to be fair. Ruben Campbell's not had the best of first halves. There's a few pushes and shoves going around. Ruben Campbell, yeah, he's had a bit of a rough first half, to be honest. He's been very much in the challenges. It's a corner that's whipped in. It's a dangerous one as well. Robinson did pretty well. It's another call for a foul for a push in the back. The Cockfosters coach is certainly not happy with some of the challenges coming in from the Hoddesdon Town players. It's played wide. A chance here to break again. It's a low effort, deflected. Oh goodness me, well, Cyrus Maboy with an effort that was, I think, deflected off Quarrington Carter. It was a good save in the end by Robinson. It's a lovely flick by Mullings. It's a good effort. Oh, I think that's cleared off the line. Really good defending by Critchley there. Got there in the nick of time. Yeah, that is going in. What a clearance that is. Unbelievable defending there. He's doing really, really well. There's a chance now. Whipped in and Mullings has put it over the bar. Towards the end of the first half, we've certainly had some decent chances in this game. Well, Cockfosters have had some, and Hoddesdon have had some decent chances. And there is the half-time whistle, a very equal opening half. Welcoming back football after a long break. Both sides trying to really get into gear. They've both generated chances, but at half-time it's Hoddesdon Town 0, Cockfosters 0.
With iSports analysis, coaches, players and referees can view full copies of non-league football matches to analyse their own performances and scout the opposition before the next match. For more information and subscription details, please get in contact with WD Sports.
Well, welcome back for the second half. A very even game so far, and as the sky very much begins to darken, hopefully the performance will lighten up. Hopefully we can get maybe a couple of goals, some excitement. It's been a very close affair though. A positive start here from Hoddesdon, breaking forward. Mulligan, he's been very involved in this game. Number 11 for Hoddesdon. It's a throw in. Mulligan back to his fullback in Gibbs. It's a decent cross as well. It's gone all the way out for a corner, not corner, a goal kick. Mulligan, nice flick again. Shown some really nice touches, to be fair to him. They're moving the ball around really well here, Hoddesdon. It's another wayward cross. I tell you what, we've seen quite a few of those this game. I think that's probably due in part to the return. The players maybe not being as sharp as they normally are, but the quality of the crossing has to improve if either side is to score in this game. Neither of them have looked as potent as they could be. Gibbs' ball is hooked away. Cody Campbell shows really good strength there, but the shot, as in keeping with the theme of this match, is wayward. I have to say, some of the fans are probably lucky they haven't been hit by one of these shots yet. Here Hoddesdon on the ball, it's Campbell. Good turn by Quarrington Carter, it's a good ball, Mulligan's in here. Mulligan gets around his man, and it's a good save in the end by Robinson. Gets a strong hand to the shot, but Mulligan will feel he probably could have done better there. Managed to beat his man, got a bit of space. It's a good save by Robinson, he was already going to ground, and he stretched out an arm and managed to claw it out of the air. Very good goalkeeping. Another long kick. Oh, and the bounce has been missed there. Mulligan is onto it, and he's played it in here, and it's Carter. He's offside. Well, I have to say, he's put it over, so it didn't matter. But I think everyone is absolutely fuming about that. The Hoddesdon Town staff are not pleased, shall we say, with that decision. Well, I don't think it matters too much if the chance was missed. Cockfosters will be hoping that maybe gives him a little bit of a boost going into this period of play. That's a really good cross from Durant, but it's flicked away. Comes back out to the far side. And, well, that's a clumsy challenge, really, from Luke Marshall. Never really going to get away with that one. Just pushed his man to the ground. It's been a decent game so far. Nothing too much happening. There's been a few chances for either side, but it is quite interesting to see how these teams are coming back, and it's another wayward shot over the bar. Feels like I'm repeating myself, but when the same things are happening, it's quite hard to make it sound any different. Ball's flicked on here. Quarrington Carter. It's really good in this game. Good strength shown there. He's tried to play it in. Oh, he has as well. Babay's tackled. Loses possession. It was a good chance again. Quarrington Carter and Mulligan have probably been the two key men for Hoddesdon in this one. That's a free kick. I think is given. As you can hear, both sets of coaching staff feeling aggrieved in this game. Well, apologies for the language there. I don't think anyone will be that bothered, to be fair. It is YouTube. And I think the ref is bothered by it, though. He's going to book. He's going to book. He's going to book Ryan Wade, the Cockfosters coach, for abusive language. It's the first time I've seen this season, actually, which is quite a surprise. And oh, it's a second yellow. He's off. Second yellow, and the manager is off. I have to say, I have not seen this at all this season. Well, there's actually a fan that is criticised the referee there. I have to say that is a first this season. It's coming in, and it's another misused clearance, cross. Campbell picks up the ball here. He's had a few less challenges put on him in the second half. That's a decent effort at goal. Robinson with the save. Here come Cockfosters. Half an hour played in this second half. 15 minutes to go. It's a wayward pass. It's really not been the best attacking show from both of these sides, considering how good they can be going forward. Header that's fortunately gone to a Cockfosters player. And Marshall has to chase it back, and it's brought back out of defence again for Cockfosters. They can break in here. It's a good chance. Roberts on the ball, tries to play it across, but the goalkeeper is happy to collect. And they come again, Cockfosters, getting a bit of momentum going into the end of this game. Strong finish to the match for the away side. Without a manager now. It's still going strong. It's a whip ball in, and oh, there's a player that's gone down. Nugent's made a good save. They're appealing for a penalty, Cockfosters. There's about 3 or 4 players now going around the referee. Let's have another look at it. Well, there's Lasagna, the substitute, always good off the bench. Lasagna adds that bit of pace, and it's a good shot. Maybe took a bobble on the surface. Nugent, it was an uncomfortable save for him. Cockfosters are really starting to get an edge towards the end of this game. Whether there's enough time for them to score, we'll have to see. There's only 4 minutes left. Lasagna picks up the ball again. Can he drive from deep? He hits it. It's not the best save. Well, in the end, I think Nugent was maybe slightly lucky to get away with that. It bobbled in front of him, and he's palmed it out. And to be fair, he's done pretty well there. I was maybe a bit harsh. He's pushed it out to safety. This player has gone down. That's a chance here for Hoddesdon. And it's swung in, and there's a bit of a mix-up there, and Mulligan, what a chance, and it somehow stayed out. It was the substitute Andick who put the cross in. It's fallen to Mulligan, and that's a superb block. by Marshall. Lunged himself at the shot. Potential match-saving challenge, that. And it's thrown in here. Masanya bursting clear again. It's flicked on, it's fallen down, and it's in! George Beattie scores right at the end of the game. A huge goal for Cockfosters. They were growing in momentum towards the end of the match. I wondered if there was enough time for them to score, and it turns out that they've answered that question with flying colours. The substitute, George Beattie, makes the difference that the manager would have wanted him to, and gets the winner for Cockfosters. Reece Masanya heavily involved again, using his pace. Took a slight deflection, fell to Beattie, and it's a wonderful finish into the bottom corner. Watched it well, laced it into the bottom corner, and that will seal all 3 points for Cockfosters surely now. Here's Campbell. He's been good in this game, Campbell. Both Campbells have, to be fair. It's a long ball forward. Well, it's a good chance here. And it's smothered out, maybe. Gibbs has collected it now. Time really running out for Hoddesdon Town. And it's given away. Masanya has it and clears it, and there is the full-time whistle. A huge win for Cockfosters. They keep up their brilliant campaign, and that win will give them all sorts of momentum. A last-minute winner in what was a very tightly contested game. Hoddesdon Town will feel aggrieved to have lost that one. Plenty of chances for both sides, plenty of wayward shots though, and this hit crosses. It wasn't the prettiest of games, but with it being the first game back, I think you can probably let the players off for this one. But it was nonetheless a pretty entertaining game. Of course, Cockfosters seen their manager Ryan Wade sent off for 2 bookable offences. First time we've seen that this season, as I said before. Very interesting to see that, and certainly some of the more stricter refereeing we have seen this season, but a very, very important win for Cockfosters, which sees them into around, I think, 3rd place. So their strong start and their strong season continues as they push for promotion. For Hoddesdon Town, it's a setback, but they still remain in, I think, around 5th or 6th, so still pretty good for them. But Cockfosters have gotten the better of them tonight with a George Beattie last-minute winner. It's finished here. Hoddesdon Town 0, Cockfosters 1.
Come on! Sorry, early.
So, a last-minute winner for Cockfosters. A huge 3 points for them. Really unlucky for Hoddesdon Town. I know I called them Hodgson Town, I think, or Hoddesdon Town a couple of times, so that's my mistake. But yeah, really impressive performance from Cockfosters. I thought they did pretty well. They controlled the game at certain points, although Hoddesdon definitely had some chances to actually sort of, take the lead and get the game in their grip, but neither side was particularly great going forward. But as to be expected with them only just coming back from, like a month break. So yeah, pretty decent from both sides. I think they can probably be happy with the way that they performed, but they'll need to be a lot better going into the latter stages of the season as well, and returning from the break as well. So yeah, plenty of tough fixtures over the Christmas period, plenty to work on for both sides, but a positive result for Cockfosters, and that sees the title race continue in very interesting fashion. But we hope you enjoyed the game today, and we hope you can join us for the next one here on WD Sports.